mix it up too much. Just waiting another 5 minutes and we'll get Falmouth Coast Guard on and they'll give us their view on it, like, you know.
Now we go, warning. Okay. Southwest severe gale force 9. Fitzroy. Get north. Southwest gale 8. To storm 10. Decreasing 5 7.
A forecast like that could bring more boats in, you know, earlier on, and that fish will go on to Friday's market. Like, you know, it might pay me to go in a couple of hauls earlier, but at least I get my fish on the market first, which sells first.
Despite the good hauls, Steve's considering an early return to Newlyn to ensure he gets the best price he can on the last big market of the season.
He's made his monk in that.
And as the weather deteriorates, it's getting harder and harder for the Billy Rooney to search for fish in the areas she wants to.
Weather's pretty do what you can, isn't it? It's sort of, now the weather's sort of, it's directing where we can go, really. You know, so when we're on the deck, he wants to go this way. Because obviously it's safer for everybody, like, you know.
Steve needs to weigh up if it's worth staying out any longer.
I've already made my mind up. We're going in the morning now. You don't want to be in too deep of water when you get too much weather like that. It just affects your fishing so much, like, you know. So yeah, it'll pay us to move inside now.
Steve's heading for harbour. But having toughed out a night of gale force winds, Jeff and the crew of the Lady Lou have finally found the fish they've been looking for. Almost 200 miles to the north near the Bristol Channel, the mood on the Angel Emile is not so high. After Shiny decided to search through the hazardously rocky pinnacles, one of the Angel's engines has ground to a halt.
Well, it's the auxiliary, but we need 2 auxiliaries to work the winch. If we can't get it going again, we'll have to go in and get it fixed. I'm hoping it's just a radiator hose.
Unless Shiny can fix the problem, the crew will be going home with virtually nothing.
Barely got the running expenses together. We're talking £10,000 of expenses on this boat a week. More. Been down there 2 or 3 times, as you know, so it's not looking good.
Aboard the Angel Emile, it's the last trip of the winter fishing season. For skipper Anthony Shine, it's been a frustrating 7 days. He's caught almost nothing, and now he has engine problems.
Steve? Where's Anton? All right, well, tell him to come up then, mate. I haven't said I want to get the gear aboard for a laugh tomorrow next week. You know what I mean? Around here, will you? Be sensible about it.
With the auxiliary engine beyond repair, for once Brixham's top dog is forced to return to harbour with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, we can steam back to Newlyn now and then get in touch with the engineers in the morning, see what they can sort out there. It's a little bit more professional now and have a look at it.
That's the fluffy bunny.
With his home port of Brixham 100 miles further to the east, Shiny can only limp into the rival port of Newlyn.
That little spot there's got our name written all over it if we can get there in time. We do the after rope first, Anton, okay?
Is that it? Scallops, that's it. It's the quickest landing because we haven't caught a great deal. Fishing hasn't been that good this week, so we've struggled.
After a long season, it's not the ending Shiny was hoping for.
It's been a very long, slow week there. It's been a real drag, to be honest, you know. It's just one of those weeks where, you know, breakdowns, tide's not been right, we haven't found the fish, whatever reason. It's just been a long week, and, you know, I'm certainly glad to get off for a couple of days now. Well, so far we've landed X amount of boxes, which made £8,200 roughly, which isn't hitting the mark we want to be hitting. You know, we're looking at 20,000 this time of year, minimum. But for whatever reason, we haven't done it, you know, so it's been a slow week.
I can't see yet, mate. I can't see yet.
For local Newlyn skipper Steve Mosley, the last trip of the season brings the Billy Rooney back into her home port with a full fish room.
I'll never get fed up of seeing the gaps from this side. No matter how many times you get here, it always gets better. We've got a nice little trip. I did phone through this morning to the market and told them to get their wallets out. There's plenty of fish there for the morning, so hopefully they will.
Despite the size of his catch, Steve is now at the mercy of the market fish prices.
Couples there, we've got 6 Asian, try 937 kilo, 165. Oh no, 165, 166. 170 for a few. 170, 171. 170.
But with the cuttlefish beginning to die off, the buyers are keen to get their hands on them.
Yes. 175, 176.
And the price for Steve's catch is high.
Mr. Woodhouse.
Lovely week's work, skipper. Thank you very much. Don't ask for any more than that, mate. See how quick the wife can spend this.
175's for the big cuddles, 115 for the beetles. They're still worth them, well worth them. Quite pleased, just shy of 30 grand, so yeah, more than delighted with that. The old cuttles held up their prices, which were good because the megrams dropped, so the cuttlefish have helped us out quite a lot over the last couple of months, like, you know. So we'll have to wait for them next year again. They'll be back again about November, December next year. They'll start again, like, you know.
After a month without work for Sean, it's just been a relief to get back out to sea.
Not too bad, that one. Nice little trip. It was good to be back down here again, especially back on the old girl there, look. Hopefully, I'm waiting to find out, see if they got another boat lined up here. Hopefully they'll have something sorted out.
The lucrative winter fishing season is at an end. It's been a winter of extremes. The weather over the last 6 months has been some of the worst the fishermen have ever seen. But the fish prices have soared to record levels.
1650, 1680.
And seen Anthony Shine crowned as Brixham's top skipper.
Practically fighting over the fish. As soon as they started bidding, it was like bump, bump, bump.
Watch out!
Steve Mosley was Newlyn's top skipper and had to put to sea in conditions that tested both his boat and his crew.
Hell, man! I end up putting the back where I come from in a minute. Oh, to be a fisherman. What a If I went out there and just didn't give a and fished away in really stupid weather, I know I'm going to come unstuck and somebody's going to get hurt. No! Wind, sea, you can't control, right? If you haven't got respect for it, it won't respect you.
For some crew members, the winter weather has proved too much to bear.
They just love decking under.
Some of the guys will grin and bear it because they're happy with the financial return. Some of the guys, they can't take it. It's not just a job, it is a way of life.
Relations aboard have been stretched to breaking point.
Oh! You nose your toe! Throw the trawler! Fish in the window! Little slob! You, I watch!
You go to sea, I guarantee you within the first couple of days, you'll know whether you're going to do this job or not.
And the unfortunate few have paid the ultimate price.
Hey,
need to take him off right away. He's gone into cardiac arrest.
You know, every season there are going to be fatalities. Every season, every year, year after year. And you try and learn from mistakes that can prevent that. But you know, next season, someone else ain't coming home.
But for those who have survived to fight another day, there is the prospect of doing it all again next winter.
Fairly confident for the upcoming season, you know. Try and get straight off the starting blocks and bang, 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 you know, fire away. That's the plan.
To me, it's a way of life. I fish, like, you know.